Hello, everybody. Welcome to this read for the week for solar plexus. Hope that you're doing well. These energies have been crazy and intense, and I hope that you're able to be holding some good space for yourself. And we'll just keep working on trying to balance these chakras. It's really interesting. Solar plexus, that can be a challenging one for most of us, just because it's trying to find that good balance of ego, having a healthy ego and self-worth and all of those things. And those seem to be a real prevalent issue coming up at the moment for all of us is who am I? What am I doing? And am I being successful like at this, or am I devaluing myself? There's just a lot going around with that right now. And I think it's being challenged a lot too, because it's asking us to, we're attempting to hold this energy in this space for the collective, but we're getting really challenged, particularly how we treat ourselves and things like that. So I just want to say too, like the reason I'm also not putting dates on these, even though they go up for the weekly read, is that first of all, there's going to be a construction. You can use these at any time. This is, even though we're reading the cards for that solar plexus chakra, but it does pertain to like what's going on currently. So hopefully you're going to hear that construction noise. Sorry, I'll just let it go by. But yeah, they're timeless, and I have put them all into a separate playlist, so you can use them at any time. And again, we're just doing this for fun and working on our chakras. And if we get through all 7 weeks, we might start again and learn new things about other chakras. So that being said, let's get right to the little presentation here. I got to get a new computer. It's feeling like mine's really slow. It's got too much information on it, probably. So, but I was waiting till Mercury was out of retrograde. All right. It doesn't want to click on this. There we go. Okay. Okay, so we're going to do solar plexus chakra today. Manipura. I just always love that word too. Just like there's part of that like pura part that's, you know, like Pura Vida in Costa Rica, that feeling of like life, right? Coming to life, of essence of life. So, oops. Okay, so its location is directly below our sternum and just above our stomach. The color is yellow, and the element is fire, and our sensory experience is vision. The construct is I do. So taking action. Our keywords are self-worth, self-esteem, confidence, and willpower. These are all really important things to build up in ourselves, right? So it's really important, especially now when we're being challenged to, to kind of put ourselves out there and be strong and steady and steadfast. It's important that we're confident about that, and that we're able to have that willpower to, get things done, put things into action. So it relates a lot to our personal power, our confident, healthy ego, that we're strong and resilient, which, man, do we need that in these times right now. Strong personal identity. And this is in the good way, where it's like, we really believe in ourselves. We're also able to digest life as it is. So again, we're not trying to micromanage and change things. It's like we go with the flow and we roll with things as they come, and we deal with things as they come, as they are. And then if we need to make changes from there, we can take action and move forward in our life. So we're not just staying stagnant. On a spiritual level, it is a but balanced ego, healthy but balanced ego. a good sense of self-worth and belonging, a good sense of peace and purpose in the world. So that's the key one right now, is like why it's so important right now, that we are having this energetic, healthy solar plexus chakra. Because it's sort of like, I almost want to say it's like it's our armor, right? It's our power source. It's our everything that's going to take us moving forward into the next set of chakras, and that, but also into this, whatever we want to call it, ascension process, that kind of thing. Okay. It is human and divine love, truly knowing thyself, and understanding that you are a divine being. So that we, again, we're not separate. This is all part of the same energy. And we came here to exude that love. Like I love that picture on the left-hand side of the screen there with the yellow. It's almost like it's heart chakra, the light coming through and just like shining. I always equate solar plexus chakra with the sun, right? So that's it's just like it is our total right energy force, our Veda, Aveda, sorry, Manipura, Pura, Veda, life force energy. Of course, that being said, like I said, sunlight is our nature experience. So as we start to warm up, and even if it's like cold where you are, getting out and getting your face with that sunlight on it can just really recharge you. Sun gazing is our experience to kind of stoke up that solar plexus chakra. However, if you're in a time and space where there's not a lot of sun, or you can't access it, fire is also our element. So candle gazing, or just looking at a fire, watching a fire, these are good energy shifts within you to like watch them and stoke up the fire, literally. Our flower is a sunflower. You can't just look at that. And the other thing I associate solar plexus with is joy, like joy for life, right? Joy of love and life. And then doesn't a sunflower just say that? Hey, just can't help but looking at them and smile. And look at all the bees in those. It's just like so incredible. Okay, our aromatherapy. We've got the citruses, the bright, you know, spice, well, lemon, sour, but lemon, grapefruit, juniper, rosemary. Oops. Well, now my computer's acting up. Sorry. Yeah, so lemon, grapefruit, juniper, rosemary, lavender, and bergamot. Our crystals, we've got all the nice bright yellow ones. Again, like I said a couple times before, the heavier or denser it is, it's better for like really dense issues like tiger's eye. So if you're really struggling, like and needing like really to boost that up, tiger's eye, that more solid stone is better. Citrine, and all the lighter ones, again, they're lighter, they can help bring in more light. So you can just even see by looking at them, like, that they reflect the sunlight a little bit brighter. Tiger's eye itself assists with intuition and gut instinct. That's yummy. That's our solar plexus. It aids in the digestive system, so it also helps with that digesting of life as it is. Metals, iron, gold. Wear some gold if you've got it. That's definitely just as helpful as having a tiger's eye or a stone in your hand or your necklace. Associated um, is Archangel Uriel, and the Ascended Master is Lady Nada. Again, I'm not going to go into the details of those, but definitely look them up, and if it's resonating for you, just even seeing the pictures here, it's call upon them to help with solar plexus healing. Activities that we can just do is like really, this is working out, Martial arts are really good for this. In fact, when you break a board in martial arts, that energy center is coming from basically it is coming from the solar plexus. There's a couple other energy lines involved in that, but like the focus is the power coming from solar plexus. So it's also good to do some self-care or get healing work done, do some journaling, and and really pump yourself up. Like I am great. Like this is what I can do. Like really talk nicely to yourself. And then any empowering activities. So whatever that is looks like for you, where you feel at the end a sense of accomplishment, where where you feel good about yourself at the end. So that might just be working out or taking a run or go running a race, that kind of stuff. Our foods, of course, are all the yellows. So lemon, squash, peppers, lentils are really associated, sunflower seeds, that kind of thing. So yeah, you can just have some nice light snacks. Okay, our mantra and sound is the note is E, the seed sound is a long O, and the mantra is ROM. Again, just even listening to 108 repetitions of the word ROM. I, of course, can't share music on YouTube, or I would. There is, I'll also link in this, in the playlist, a band called, well, it's not, I don't know if it's a band, it's a, sound experience. It's actually interesting. It's Bobby McFerrin who sang "Don't Worry, Be Happy," and he's now experimenting with sound and frequency and that kind of stuff. If you're interested in that kind of stuff, definitely go look up his work. It's really good. This energy band, though, they've done each chakra, the mantra, seed sound in a recording, and it is, as far as I can tell, it's 108 repetitions. So just even listening to that song would be helpful. The frequency is in around 528 hertz. So again, you can just bring up solar plexus healing, solfeggio music, or whatever frequency music, and use that to help heal. Okay, we're coming back to those affirmations in a minute. All right. So hopefully it's not too noisy outside. My week is just like, normally I like to get these done on the weekends when they're not working out doing the construction outside, but just have the weekends have not been working out either. All right, let's take a look at this week, the time and space we're in right now. But again, sometimes when you pick up this video, or like, it doesn't matter. It's like they can be timeless in that it may still, it may be along the same theme. I've actually noticed there was a thing with Facebook where they were, because I used to do, when we went into lockdown, I did videos almost every day on Facebook and just went live to just kind of help people, navigate through that time, right? And just have some good, happy connection. So anyway, they were deleting all the videos of the past. And if you wanted them, you had to download. So I just went to look at a couple, and it's really interesting, like looking at the same dates. Sometimes the readings are the same reading. So it does just say, like, are we in this matrix and just repeating the timeline till we get the lesson? It's quite intriguing, actually. And it's probably something I should do some more work on. But right now, we're just all trying to get through this part of whatever's going on in this universe. All right, let's see the overall theme for this week and our solar plexus chakra, how we can do healing for that. Okay, we got the high priestess again. This is interesting that it keeps coming up, because it's really about then working our magic, right? Stepping into who we are and what we're what we're doing. I lift the veil of ignorance and darkness. And so I really feel like that's just a nod because it's come up, I think it came up in sacral chakra too, or maybe just root. But it's saying to us, like, it's time to step into your power, right? That's solar plexus chakra, stepping into our power and, and doing the good work of pulling back the veil and shining light on the darkness. That's what we came here to do. Solar plexus, it's all about the light, right? All right. I'm just going to let this little vehicle go by. I can hear it. It's loud. Sorry, everybody. Nothing I can do about it. Well, except I could move or something, but that wouldn't really work. Okay, let's take a look at more defining card here. That'll do. Yeah, okay. It's funny. Ooh, that was weird, hey? I didn't want to catch the energy of that. It just like, I can't. Okay, productivity. Perfect card for action orientated, right? So this is like, again, with the high priestess thing, this is for me is always just like everything is in bloom, everything's growing, everything's getting done, everything's moving at its natural cycle. So yeah, basically kick up your productivity from solar plexus. So going out and getting things done and doing those kind of things. So yeah, just action, taking some action. So not just like, again, coming out of like winter and heading into spring, but like really like stepping forward and starting to put things in motion, whatever that looks like for you. So, and I do feel like that's like a lot of like this next steps of our spiritual evolution, if you will. All right, I'm going to do the cards for the, yeah. Yeah, okay, so we're really being, one second. It's funny when I do these cards because like I said, I sorted out the I sorted out oh my gosh, just the solar plexus cards. So, okay. Anyway, I'm just gonna finish pulling these here. What's that? Yeah, okay. I mean, it's just funny because it's a pretty easy read, this one. And it's just asking us to do what solar plexus is all about. Like I just said, with the productivity, this is all about I do, action, let's go. Okay, I'm going to read this one first, and only because it's like, this is like the warning card in here, the dissipating card. So, this is not a time to sit around and just shrink into the furniture, watch TV, distract yourself, and not do the work. This is the time to this. We are not supposed to be doing this. So really focusing this week on getting up and taking action. So that could even just mean like that you're doing journaling or you're doing more meditation around solar plexus. Like it's good to take action, and it doesn't hurt to get your body moving. So yeah, let's get out there and get going. Don't just sit and be and just shrink into the background and fade away. It's not the time for that. So we got the beyond the ordinary card. Again, like this I like, she's got this beautiful, or he, I shouldn't say, can't say, hey, whatever. This person is in a really good like self hug, right? So embracing yourself and who you are and taking it out of just the ordinary everyday and starting to shine our true magic and self. So like, yeah, beyond any expectation, beyond everything we expect of ourselves, and then making it even greater. So there's a real push on, again, like that high priestess card, to like get things, to start putting this stuff in motion and get going. Okay, we got two of these. Inner child. This is playfulness, lightheartedness, innocence, wonder. So that's part of like this like exploration of who am I? We've got to get out there and like open up to the possibilities, right? So be lighthearted, go play, action, look at, like, jump through the air. That's the thing, like be childlike in wonder and movement, and like just get out there. Like, I mean, geez, when we were kids, like we were constantly on the go. We were out exploring, we were out, which is funny because I'm going to read this card in a minute, but um we were out doing stuff, riding our bikes, going on adventures, like being out in nature. So it's just like this is really asking us to like basically get moving. It's funny because when I was looking at songs for this, and then I was like, oh, I named it. I do action, but there wasn't a song that really went along with it. But what came to my mind, and I'll probably put it as the song, just I always put a song on Instagram to like go with the video. But this is like, it's like, I like to move it, move it. You know that song? Just like even that I can feel like stoking up energy. So if even if you just dance to a song, like I like to move it, like that'll be helpful enough. You can feel it like stoke up that energy. We also got the self-esteem card. So we're still on this mission of, from sacral chakra was really in there, but it's the belief in ourselves, right? Confidence. Confidence, one of the main words of solar plexus chakra. You'll see in the affirmations, which again, well, you may want to do like really get going with those. That's also just stoking up your power, right? Stoking up your light. Confidence, self-love, self-worth, pride. I always say, like, I'm going to show you on the bottom of the cards is the lion. Lionsgate stuff has really already started coming in. It does every year. It comes in earlier every year. So I've been seeing 808 a lot. But the lion, right? Leo, solar plexus, really like confidence, confidence, confidence. Um, Gut instinct that just came up, right? In the slideshow. This is really like, it's really important that lions are part of a pride, and it's that like we are proud of our life and our accomplishment and what we're doing. This one says intuition, knowing, sensing, and trusting. So it's just time. It's time for us to like, it's like we've been kind of building up and like discovering our gifts and our things, and now it's just time to like stand up and be seen and be heard. So very exciting. Oh, I did that card already. Right. I was like, what happened? Where'd that card go? And then we got two cards too. The inner child thing is coming up again. Adventure. Go do adventure. Go do adventure. Go into that rainbow light and see what we find. More traffic. I thought they would take a lunch break. And then we got the flowering card too. So again, the lotus, everything is expanding and growing at a very good rate, but it is happening fast. So much so that I think a lot of us, like, this is like they were like, when it's becoming too much, we're like, you know what, I can't do this anymore, I'm gonna disconnect. And that's fine. Sometimes you need to do that. We need to just be like, but I think it's really important we're not staying in this. So just follow the guidance, and let's start doing taking some action. All right, I did the golden futures with the moon read, so we'll do 3 of this Christ consciousness also because we're in Holy Week. Yeah, I might put out another video for that before, maybe on Sunday, Easter Sunday, just to kind of connect in with that energy. I think it's always really important to connect in with it. whether you're religious or not, it's not about religion. It's just about love. That's all. Woo. There we go. Okay. Yeah. And again, honestly, I could have just like probably not read these cards because it's just telling us the same thing. Adventure. This one is pilgrimage. Onward steps. Go, do, get moving. Action. Action. Okay. Oh, abundance. Love that. Actually, it's funny because there is an abundance card in I think it's right here. Yeah, it was the one underneath. It's part of the solar plexus thing too, right? Like building our own self empire, right? Enjoy life fully. Yeah, just even that. Go out and just be in nature and have a picnic and let the sun hit your face and hit your solar plexus and just be, you know how nice it is when the sun hits you like in the mid back and you're just like, that's so warm and it's so nice. Like those are good things. Those all help stoke up our solar plexus. Just, yeah, it's like time to take action and it's go time. And it's, yeah, we got the wisdom bringer and earth school. So it's like, we came here to do this and now it's time to, get going. We're almost about to graduate. So um, yeah, basically, honestly, it's just about be ready because things are shifting and changing fast, but in the best way possible for our best and highest good. So it's just, we do need to be willing participants. We need to be part of it. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do three from this deck too before we do the affirmations because I remembered it fell out the other day when I was getting cards ready. Um, so I think it wants to be included for the rest of these things. And it's funny because it's I think it's called the Sacred Traveler, but it's like the path forward and what's coming up. So let's start using this. Ah, that's a good card. Okay. This has come up a few times, particularly in the moon read, right? Gratitude and attitude of gratitude, which I hate using, but grace and gratitude. Through gratitude, joy expands. Joy, like I said, it is part of the solar plexus energy. Even just like sometimes, like putting your hands on solar plexus and saying joy, 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 it just, again, it stokes that fire up. So have gratitude, find joy, enjoy, right? That's where enjoy your life, right? Didn't it say that? What was that card? Enjoy life fully. Yeah, let's start fusing in more joy. Best place to do that is through solar plexus. We also got finding sanctuary, but opening to spiritual source. Yeah, I think that's like super important right now. Is that it's part of the high priestess card that we're getting all these messages and it's really important. It's just really important for us to be in this energy and I hate to keep using the same phrase, but stoking it up, right? We gotta stoke this fire and like get it going into like a roaring um, bonfire. Okay, and then last we got faraway places, which is get ready for new horizons. Yeah, it's just that thing of like, okay, it's time to take action. It's time to get going. So, um, and new horizons. We've been waiting for the new to come in. So but we have to travel there, and by doing that, we have to like open up to our gifts and be joyful and be happy. And I know that's really hard right now because it's a struggle out there. Like, every day, this old system and thing is just it's hard. It's not easy. So, and do whatever you can to stoke up that solar plexus chakra and infuse joy into it. All right, let's finish with our little bit of a meditation and that. Okay, so what I'll just get you to do, oops, there, is go ahead and kind of find a comfortable position, hopefully and where you feel it's okay, like closing your eyes. And then just kind of start to slow your breath. And then we're going to take in 3 deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth at your own pace. And remember, these affirmations and blessings you can use even just to repeat one of them over and over again to yourself. I love and accept myself. I choose the best for myself. I am worthy because I exist. I am worth my weight in gold. I am confident in the goodness of life itself to see me through. And our blessing, I am blessed with strong confidence and belief in myself. I am empowered and resilient, and I truly love myself. And again, just taking in a nice deep breath. We're going to read through them one more time. I love and accept myself. I choose the best for myself. I am worthy because I exist. I am worth my weight in gold. I am confident in the goodness of life itself. See me through. I am blessed with strong confidence and belief in myself. I am empowered and resilient, and I truly love myself. Okay, take a deep breath. And then slowly bring yourself back in to the space and open your eyes when you're ready. All right, so that's the video. This is the video, has been the video for our solar plexus chakra. So go out there, feel joy. I just want to say, like, I so love that, that I am worth my weight in gold. Just keep repeating that to yourself as often as you can. All right, have a good rest of your day. Take care of yourself. And yeah, it's, well, we're almost through this. Like, we're heading into um, the 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 next set of chakras, which really take us up and above. So be exciting. See you then.